Ben Arnold, class of 1999, is married to Heather, and they have 3 very young boys, a very busy family. Ben is the senior manager, not of the home, but of the agribusiness sales for Casco Incorporated in London. And the newest and definitely the youngest member of our Ridgetown Campus Foundation. So Ben, welcome back to Ridgetown. We're very pleased that you agreed to speak to the students today, the graduates, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. So Ben, come on up.
All right. Ridgetown graduates, staff, families, and friends, it's with great pleasure that I congratulate all of you on achieving this very special milestone in your lives. My name is Ben Arnold, and I graduated from Ridgetown College in 1999. I'm very pleased to see that the college has continued to grow and thrive in being a valuable contributor to society and business, both in Canada and around the world. I'd like to begin with a quote from Woody Allen. "It is clear the future holds great opportunities. It also holds pitfalls. The challenge will be to seize the opportunities, avoid the pitfalls, and get home by 6 o'clock. Since graduation, I've had the privilege of learning from and working for some incredible, gifted people. I've also had the chance to learn a few lessons through my own experience and the experience of others. I'd like to briefly share a few of the most valuable experiences I believe I've had. Find a mentor. One of the biggest challenges in beginning your careers is not having experience. How do you get experience? By doing. How do you avoid the pitfalls associated with learning? Some you can, some you can't. The best way to speed ahead in your careers and businesses is to find a mentor. This should be someone who you trust, who has similar moral values to you, and career experience in the career you are pursuing. When I was in my first year as a commodity trader, a senior trader took me under his wing. He spent hours teaching me about the markets, about business models, about intercompany politics. A number of times in my career, I've been able to reach out to him when I was stuck in a situation or trying to make a tough decision. Sometimes the best advice comes from those who are healthily removed from the situation and don't have any ulterior motives except your own well-being. It can be tough to ask someone to be your mentor, but keep in mind that if you find someone who's getting to the end of their career, they probably have some time and energy that they'd love to invest in their passion, their career, and on a limited basis. I find a phone call or a meal about once a month is just right, and don't forget you should pay. Think about it from their point of view. If you had achieved a great deal in your career, would you enjoy the chance to pass some of that along? Especially when a lot of people are too busy to keep in touch or share what is changing in that industry. It's very hard to completely let go of the work you've been doing for years, and it's a real joy to see someone bright and who you believe in succeed. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. One of the most common experiences after graduation is that people feel the need to help acclimatize you to the way the world really is. Don't be surprised if professionals pull you aside from time to time to help you understand the way the world works. Be sure to take everyone's advice and correction graciously, but be careful of accepting that it's always been done this way, or that probably won't work. Be sure to ask lots of questions. Why won't that work? Can you help me understand why we do it this way? Asking questions is the best way to help clarify a situation without coming across too strong. Done correctly, you will learn plenty and also remind more experienced people that you have something to offer too. A fresh perspective with no preconceived notions. Enjoy your life along the way. I once had the privilege of knowing and meeting a very wealthy individual. You'd never know how wealthy they were because they were modest and enjoyed simple pleasures in life. They also really enjoyed their work. One day, we were visiting and talking about investments, and he stopped and he looked at me and he said, "Ben, if you follow my advice, you'll die a rich man. A rich man. He said, Ben, are you listening? You'll die a rich man. Be sure to enjoy your life along the way. It's a wonderful thing to enjoy your work, and I hope each one of you experiences that joy in your career. When you enjoy your work, you work hard, you work passionately, and you don't notice time going by. Sometimes you'll need to take a break from your carefully crafted life plans and do something spontaneous, something special, something meaningful. These moments define our lives, and you'll treasure them always. Change the world. Of course, you have to remember that you now have the power to change the world. You are the brightest, the fastest, the sharpest, and ready for anything. You can make things happen. You just have to decide what it is you want to do. You now carry the torch. The power to shape the world is in your hands, and I know you're up to the challenge. You will define the world for the next generation. I'd like to end with a quote that my mentor loves and always makes me smile. Work like you don't need the money. Dance like no one is watching. Sing like no one is listening. Love like you've never been hurt. And live life every day as if it was your last. Thank you very much.